Hi guys, welcome back. I will explain to you guys how I'm always being guided and how you have to look out for the signs in life and how manifestation and setting your energy onto something really attracts. You see, one thing I learned in life, and that happens to me over and over again, is when you do not let go and you do not take your energy back from past relationship, past like resentment that you have towards someone, when you don't take that energy back to yourself, nothing else can come in, because your energy is already going towards someone or towards something constantly. In order for you to create that new reality, you need to be willing to let go of that past. You need to be willing to clear out everything so that you can say, God, you know what, I trust you, or the universe, I trust you. Please give me something new, because now there is space for something new. So then one day I just decided, you know what, right now I'm gonna take the manifestation journal that I created, and I am gonna write in this manifestation journal a partner that I want to attract. I was gonna write it in a way that we were already married, and I wrote down what kind of characteristic he has. So I was like, oh, I'm so grateful for my husband. He's so deep. He's so intelligent. Knows a lot of emotional intelligence, and we connect very well. And I wrote all of these things down that I appreciate in him and that I want my future husband to have, but I wrote it down as if it's already happened. And then I closed the book, I put it back, and that's it. Now, there's one thing about me. When I try to manifest a relationship, I get it like this. Like a partner is like this for me. And the reason why is because there is no desperation for it. I've never had desperation for a romantic partner or being with a man. I've never had that. And because I don't have that desperate energy going towards it, it comes to me very easily. I know a lot of women in my life that always try to look for a partner, try to look for love, and that's like that whole goal, and they never attract it. And they then ask me like, Liz, how come you attract it so easily, like whenever you want? And it's like, I don't have that desperation for it. Like, that's why it comes to me. You have to become someone that thing that you want is attracted to, instead of you trying to be attracted to that thing. Become the person that would be an ideal partner for someone else. Get on the same vibration. A lot of times, even when people, they talk about like, oh, I want to manifest this, oh, I want that in my life. Are you really ready to receive it though? Are you ready? Like, ask yourself, because a lot of you guys want to manifest love, but you're not ready to be a good partner, because this takes a lot of work, you know? You have to work on your maturity. You have to compromise in a lot of ways with your partner. And you have to learn how to live with someone else who is at first a stranger. It's like, oh, I want to have a successful business, all these things. Are you ready to put in those hours? Are you ready to have that risk of not having money if you don't put in the work? You know, I run my own business, my own YouTube channel. If I don't upload right now, or if I don't make this video, I'm not making money. And I'm the only one I can blame. I can't blame my boss. So anyways, after I wrote that down, I felt like my whole life was falling apart. But guys, when I wrote that manifestation down, people dropped out of my life like this, like in an instant. People that were not meant to be in that reality that I wanted for myself dropped out of my life so fast. And these were people that were never leaving, that would never go. That's another thing. Like, you need to understand that oftentimes when you want to manifest something new into your life, a lot of people will not be able to come with you because they are not ready to live on that vibration. The vibration that you're trying to attract and the same frequency that you want to jump on so you can attract that thing. A lot of people are not on the same frequency. A lot of people are not on that same vibration. So when they don't reach that frequency or that vibration, they cannot come with you to that level. Now, does that hurt? Yes, that hurts so badly, because you have old friends, you have all these things, and then right now you feel like, oh, why do we not click anymore? We don't have that vibe anymore. Oh, wait a minute, I thought, like, I want to manifest this thing, but now I'm losing friends, now I'm losing my job, now I lost my partner, and you don't understand. But sometimes you need to give that faith to God, because God might have a bigger plan for you than you can even see for yourself. All the time, guys, in my life, God had a huge plan for me, and I was praying for the smallest things. God's plan is always bigger. Your higher self has a plan that's bigger for you. Because we as humans, we are taught to think small. Ever since we're young, we're taught to think in boxes and nothing outside of it. But our soul and God is limitless. Okay, so when they think for us, it is limitless. There is too much. But when you put yourself in a box and you keep yourself in a box in your mind, you will not be able to attract that, because you are keeping yourself in a prison. You're keeping your mind in a prison, because that's what you have been taught. But you don't have to take that as your reality. You can say, you know what, this world is abundant. I'm an abundant being. The fact that you're breathing right now is a miracle. You are a living and breathing miracle. Accept that as your reality. Say, you know what, I'm a miracle and I can change any second that I want. Right now I can be this person. 1 second later, you're a completely different person. The minute you change your hair color, you're like a blonde person now. Your reality changes. You're a different person. Accept that you don't have to take one identity as your own. You can do things differently. You can forgive yourself for the things that you did in the past, and then you can move on from it. You can decide that you're not that person anymore. You can decide that you will not allow other people to ever treat you like how they used to treat you in the past. You can decide to reintroduce yourself to people. You can decide to have boundaries now with people. You can decide to walk away no matter how many years you stay, no matter how many years you let people shit on you, bully you, mistreat you. You can decide today, this will be the last time someone has ever treated me like this. And that's when your reality will shift, and that's when the whole world will act in accordance of who you are now. But you make that decision. So once I wrote that manifestation, I felt my whole life's falling apart. What's happening? All these things. But then I didn't realize that my life was falling together into a new reality. It was falling together in something so beautiful that I could not see for myself at that time. You know, God has always guided me throughout my life. There's been times that I literally should have not have been alive. Not alive at all. And through miracles, I was saved from that situation. But I was guided. In those hardest times, it's very hard to keep that faith. It's very hard to keep that belief of like, oh, God is going to help me now. Because we often forget. We forget the times that God has helped us. We forget all these times, and we tend to focus on the negative and think like, oh, now he's going to fail me. He's not going to fail you. Every day that you wake up and that you're breathing, God has a plan for you. He is there for you. He's not going to fail you ever. Get that out of your head. Tell yourself, God wants me to win. Tell yourself, the universe wants me to win. God designed this world for me to succeed. The universe designed this world for me to succeed. The more you believe in yourself, the more other people are going to believe in you. The world will open up for you like a whole flower. I'm telling you, when you have that self-belief, that means that you have power. When you believe in yourself, when you believe that you can accomplish big things, that you can get whatever you want in this life, that's when life starts to open up for you, and life becomes like a video game. Everything starts to become easy. Because why? Now you're allowing God to work through you instead of you forcing against it. If you have full belief, imagine with me. You have full belief that God will guide you to your highest path. No matter what happens, you have the worst month of your life, but still you have that belief, and you know what? God is going to guide me. I know that God is going to guide me to the best path, and after this bad month, it's going to be good. When you have that belief, there is no resistance. There is no emotion stopping that belief. So what happens is God can just work through you. Life can come through you. You need to surrender to the process. You know, every day we wake up and our heart is beating for itself. Oxygen, all our organs are working on its own. Life is like that. It works on its own. We are built by a system that is more intelligent than us, that is higher than us. But you can also reach that in your mind. You can reach that higher consciousness, and then you can allow God to work through you to create on this earth. Guys, for me, the exact thing that I wrote down in the manifestation journal of how I want my husband to be and all these things is literally my fiance. You know, I used to talk to my therapist about not wanting children and not wanting marriage and all these things, and she used to tell me, Liz, when you meet that right person, you're gonna want that, because you just don't want children or a family because you have not met a man where you feel safe with yet. And then I was like, I don't know, that's not true. But then I swear, guys, when I met Landon, immediately I thought I would want a family with this guy. You know, there's also this thing about when you ask God for things, you have to be ready to receive it and you have to accept it when it comes. At the same time, if you do not let go of things that aren't serving you anymore, whether this is a job, friends, a lover, whoever that is, when you don't let go of that, you cannot attract something new. You will never attract it. Why? Because in order for you to attract something new, you have to have space in your life. You have to allow things to come in. Your energy cannot be going towards something and taking your energy from you. For example, I had this friend and she told me, she was like, Liz, why can I not attract love? Why can I not attract a partner? And this girl had a huge crush on this guy, okay? She said, oh, I want to marry this guy. She would stalk him. She would do all these things. And I looked at her, I said, you know, the reason why you can't attract love is because your energy is already occupied with someone else. Even though it's a crush, even though he's not aware of your existence or you guys are not communicating, your energy is constantly going towards him. Now, when that's happening, a lot of people are intuitive beings. We feel other things. They will think that you're occupied. And you are occupied because your energy is occupied with someone else. See, you guys need to start manifesting when, for example, you want a man or all these things. You shouldn't say, I want this man. Like specifically, you should say, I want a man that's for my highest good. I want a partner that's for my highest good. Don't say, I want this job. Say, I want a job that's for my highest good. Because maybe what you think is best for you or what would make you happy is going to destroy you. When you're in a relationship right now, and if you feel like, okay, I want a future, whatever, really ask yourself, is this person someone that I would want to have kids with? Even if you don't want to have children, ask yourself, would I want this person as a father? Just so you can see like, when someone is abusive with you already, they're going to be abusive with your children. So really think to yourself, is this worth it? Like, don't I deserve better? And you do. You deserve so much in life, but you can only get that when you start accepting that for yourself. You can only get that when you are on the vibration where you can attract that reality for yourself. Anytime that you tell yourself that you're not good enough or you cannot have that is a time that you push that reality further and further away. Start attracting it to yourself. Start to become someone that can be in that position to attract that reality. Start to believe in yourself. Start to work on your self-confidence. Expand your knowledge. Start to work on your outer appearance. Read books, like expand yourself, guys. Become more open-minded. And then when that partner comes in, make sure that he can add to your life or she can add to your life. Not just take from it, but an equal give and exchange. I hope you guys learned something. And yeah, I love you so much. Bye-bye.